Sometimes memories sneak into my eyes and then they roll down my cheeks. I pretend to be strong but intend to inherit the world along with the meek. Even our king, he wore no socks in his sandals, but you'll never smell his defeat. Even if you trip and fall, your leader is already beside you on his knees to pick you back up and push you towards his highest dreams. They say nothing in this world ever comes for free, but his life and love he just gave to you unconditionally. And that price that he paid, that's not very cheap. But yeah, we are Christians, but let's keep listening and make that the definition of we love YYC. We're gonna take back what's been stolen from we. Even though the door's been locked, he has the key to every lock on the block, every tree on the street, all people's hearts, whether or not they believe. Think you're locked in? Now you're freed. You're the breath in our lungs, the teeth in our gums, can chew and spit out whatever evil comes. Let love ring out and reign all over the city. If you wake up feeling ugly, he still thinks you're pretty. Don't stop watching the news in your pews and get petty. Would you go overseas and fight persecution if he let thee? Or would you stay here in your urban jungle bubble and watch who's the next Gretzky? But hey, the Flames did make the playoffs. But life's real and can't be played off. But for being Christian, you aren't getting your head sawed off. You got problems as real as that, show me. I'd be surprised if it's worse than a YouTube video and your head is the showpiece. If so, I'll shut up, and that would be priceless. Your debt, addiction, afflictions to prescriptions, porn fixin' is bigger than a door knock and it's ISIS? Just think, the Greek word for judgment is crisis. So whatever you're in, or they want to call it, whomever follows false prophets will feel true crisis, so let's pray that they stop it. I'm not preaching I'm freed from continued sin, but how I lived in the past, I must believe I'm forgiven. But when you think, why me? Things can't get worse. You keep carrying that cross across his earth. We have a God that loves us even when we are getting spit on in the dirt. Stripped naked, nailed, and of course that spear in his ribs hurt. Pure happiness and love wouldn't happen if persecution and rebirth didn't work. I envy, and I want to tell those something. Blessed are you if you love to be unknown and regarded as nothing. Contempt over honor, ridicule over praise, humiliation over glory. Love all mankind because we're all in this together. Maybe one day I'll tell you my story. But right now, nothing is impossible because we serve a God that turned a killer, Saul, into Paul, the apostle. EC 2015, KMC.